Hi. Hello. Hello. Is there anybody in there? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got match day moments over on YouTube as well. Dave getting the VIP this morning over on Twitch. GG's. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's how we like it. What you saying today, mate? You all right, mate? You're right. I've just realised, why is YouTube not coming up on the chat box bar thing? I don't know. I broke something, haven't I? I've broken it. How's everyone doing? I'm feeling much better today. I had 1 or 2 beers yesterday to remove the anger from the equation. I feel much more refined today. So for anybody that wasn't here yesterday, we were talking about how my house sales fell through 5 months later because the person buying my house is an absolute dweeb. So we're all good. I got over it. I'm over it now. Onwards and upwards and all that. Yeah, we might lose the house of our dreams, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There's always something else around the corner. Isn't that right? So I'm feeling a lot better. Let it sink in, and now I'm Gucci. I've been super busy this morning, which has been amazing. I think I've done all the Cody codes that I kind of wanted to. Done a few things. I'm thinking of making this stream. Don't want to do this stream. Well, basically, what I'm thinking about doing... Hey, Steve, how you doing? What I'm thinking about doing is creating a nice little deck on Stream Deck or something that utilizes OBS hotkeys that I've added to the StreamUP plugin because I've added 4 new hotkeys now, which is really handy. I've not... That update isn't publicly available yet, but I have made it. And I've added like 4 new things. We talked about it recently, but basically in OBS now, under hotkeys, you're able to get refresh browser sources as you did before, monitoring and all that jazz, the lock and unlock all sources. But I have also... Oh, you absolute Burke, Andy. Why have I done this to myself? Oh, no, it's Gucci, it's there. Open selected sources properties, selected sources filters, interact, and also the scenes filters. So you can have that set up on a hotkey now. So if you just want to like bang up your the source that's selected, its filters and stuff like that, rather than having to right click it, press filters and stuff, you just press a single button and it just opens, which is really nice. So I've added that. So I was thinking about doing like a little deck for StreamUP. By the way, do not skip my question. I don't want to answer you, Bongo. You're bad, Bongo. You're like really bad at cricket. Which is funny. If a competition between me and yourself at scoring the most runs in an indoor cricket batting simulator, who would win? I think it'd be me. You know, I gave you a chance last time. Hey, Hermit, thank you very much for the follow. Put your rock over the stone. How'd you find us today? What is going on? So I was don't know. I've been doing a bit of a think, right? I've been doing a bit of a think, and TD brought it to my attention that they're doing another Twitch hackathon. And I was like, is there anything that I could do to bring to the table? But if anybody, could anyone remember what happened last hackathon that we entered? It was a very long time ago. Can anyone remember that? I was trying to explain it to TD because I don't think he was around at that point. But yeah, they just pretty much disregarded anything that utilized a different bot. So they completely ignored any input from like Leoran board. That's what it was at that time. So I made that full Tamagotchi thing. And I thought I did a really good job of it. It was really cool. It had loads of features. And then, yeah. I remember. But yeah, they ignored the Pokemon game. They ignored loads of stuff. So it was a little bit, yeah, Pet Suimai. It was awesome, that. So it's just kind of like, do I want to like have that feeling again? Do you know what I mean? Like, if they would have just said, "Oh, we've made a mistake. We should have made it so you couldn't have used a third-party tool," or do you know what I mean? Like, they could have put that into the rules, but there wasn't anything like that, and they just completely ignored it, which was kind of like a bit not handled very well, was it? And he made it in like a week too. I know it was so good. I just went ham on it, didn't I? So I've kind of gone ham this morning with coding, and I've not tested if any of it works, but it compiles, so that automatically means it works, right? But I think I've done all the new settings and stuff, and now Slab's charged for it. Yeah, that's funny. That's true. Yeah, Pet Suimai was amazing. I would love to bring that back, but again, I think that's, well, I don't even think it's much of a big project, because of what is it? With like the tools that can help us do the math and stuff really easy, like AI and stuff like that. Like having to work out systems would be a lot easier. They have was doing it. Would have to do something that bypasses SB. Yeah, pretty much. But then you got to mess around with all Twitch's API, and do you know what I mean? And it's like, do you want to put all that effort into something that isn't necessarily going to get anywhere, or do you know what I mean? It's a lot of effort to go through, but I don't know. I don't know. We could all make like a little project each if we really wanted to. And have more chances of winning because we're all pretty smart, but again, you'd have to think about it. Please show Pomodoro 5010 set up for OBS. What is that? Is that English, Bugsy? Is that English? Final fragment. The where is it? It's not loaded it up. It's not loaded it up. So inside of StreamerBot, you have a why is this? In fact, there's somebody has asked this in the StreamUp Discord. So rather than me just do it, I could just link the articles. Well, not the articles, but where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hey, M West. If you're on the screen, you're not at TwitchCon. How will I meet you? Sorry, M West. Yeah, I'm not at TwitchCon. Can't even afford to live, let alone fly across the other side of the world. Do you know what I mean? Where? I've completely lost where this person. Oh, it would be closed. That's why. Here you go. So here you go. And we will copy this link. And that should be your answer. Final fragment. You're going to use the variables, and the game update will allow you to pull the game name. Well, the stream update will allow you to pull the game name. Nice shirt. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Scorpion. Next time. I'll be going to EU TwitchCon next year. If you're going to that. I remember. So, yeah. We would need to be fully sponsored. Exactly. Man, I've just had to cut the grass because the garden's a right mess, and I feel really itchy because there was like loads of bugs and that. You know, when you just like, it makes you just feel really itchy. Like all my skin's a bit like. They did pay all right for the shift yesterday. You know, they didn't do too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Yo, Cosmiverse, how we doing? What's going on? Corlisley? Is that how we pronounce that? Drongo N64. How you doing? Needs coffee. Get some coffee. Ali K, get some coffee. How are we all doing? What were you up to? I'm just about to Kellesley. I'm gonna go with that. All right, close enough. I've not had enough coffee myself, so I'm not quite with it. What we're all up to today? I'm Andy. I do tons of like OBS tutorials, streaming tutorials, teach people how to like make cool stuff. Like all the widgets you see on my screen have pretty much all been made by me. And yeah, I just teach people how to do all this stuff, which is fun. It's fun. It really is. So if you are a streamer, you're definitely in the right place. Just make sure you do follow. And if you've got any questions about any of this stuff, !ask followed by a question, and you get banged into the queue, and I do my best to answer it. I'm making a handy little button for people at the minute. I'm gonna make it in StreamUP and also Stream Deck, because you can easily export decks, right? I never use Stream Deck. It's really funny. I've got 2 Stream Decks, and this is pretty much all the buttons that I've got on it, which is quite amusing. Ali K, thank you very much for the follow. Put your rock over the stone. And Callisley, thank you very much for the follow as well. Doing some morning games, but I appreciate all you do for streamers. Wanted to bring some chat love in. Thank you so much. We are actually trying to do a partner push. Yo, Lightling with a 30 stream streak. That's pretty hot. We're trying to do a partner push and all that jazz, because my team at StreamUP have told me that if I'm not a partner by the time it's TwitchCon next year, EU TwitchCon that is, then they're going to beat me up, so. And plus, we're doing a lot of giveaways for free stuff when we're averaging over 75 viewers per hour, so stick around for that if you can. Leave a lurk, it's awesome. You guys get it, Hey Caduceus, what's going on? Good riddance, Bongo's gone, everybody. StreamUP team knows what's up. They do. They school me a lot of the time. They school me. I love my new little button. I love how we just made that yesterday and it's staying now. It's a thing. Hey Louis. So the plan is, how hard is it to export like a? Because you need a profile, right? Like, what's the dealio? What's the dealio? I've never really looked into this, because I was thinking if I do it for Stream Deck, right? You don't do it as a plugin, would you? You do it as a profile, which would be like all this jazz, right? But then how do they load in? Because doesn't that change the actual thing? Do you know what I mean? Don't know. Right? Hey Wendy, what's going on? If you've got a question, can you do !ask followed by the question, so you get in the queue for the questions? Or do you not just like export buttons? Do you know what I mean? I just want to like export a page, for instance. Is that not a thing? I mean, don't bother me if not. I mean, it's definitely a way, but I don't know what the crack is. Do I actually have to do it as a profile? That is the way, isn't it? Export a profile. And then, but when you import a profile, like, what if people don't say want this? Maybe or do you do a profile switcher? Yeah? That's the way, isn't it? So I could export a full thing. Because that switches profiles. Right, cool, yeah. Right. I understand how Stream Deck works, don't worry. I understand how Stream Deck works. I'm a professional. I'm a professional streamer. So I can create a little deck for peeps. Is basically what we're saying. So if I do a new profile, and can I rename it something? Oh, that's pretty cool. Rename. We'll call it StreamUP Hotkeys for now. I don't know why I banged the enter so hard there. So I'm gonna basically. My wife's chatting absolute. Hey, Mum. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. She says she's got 20/20 vision. She hasn't. She's blind AF. Like, she's literally blind. She's certified blind. Like, I don't think my wife knows how to do an eye test. I genuinely think she doesn't know how to do an eye test. Because half of the time I'm like, oh, what does that number plate say? All the way over there. She's like, oh, I can't read that. Well, you're not 20/20 vision then, are you? Do you know what I mean? Honestly. Everyone say hello to Ellie Gads. That's my mum. So now we have got an option of, because you can't trigger hotkeys with a normal OBS plugin, can you? You would need to have the other plugin. Right? Like, hotkey trigger's not a thing there. You would need to have bar raider tools, right? And how easy is this? I'm gonna switch this to. Takes up to 5 seconds. I thought is this not the correct? What am I doing, man? Where is it? WebSocket. Yeah. What's beef then? We're enabled. There's no authentication. So what's beef? What's your beef? Oh, hotkey trigger. So that, are you telling me? I don't know, actually. Oh, that's rubbish. No, I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that anyway. Don't want to use it. Yeah, I'm just going to do it for StreamUP. I'm a StreamUP guy, isn't it? I got my 20/20 vision, mate. How you doing, Lightning? You all good? Right, we'll do another question whilst... Oh, the profiles. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Well, this is going to be only slightly annoying. Finger bangers out. Well, we're going to be doing it in StreamBot first. So I'm going to pull up the alt StreamBot all at the same time. And we will open this up. What's Myluk saying? What we saying? This looks like a big question. I don't understand how the media section of Move Source Filter works. This is my Move Source Filter setup. Everything default except Move Source equals Media Source. Media Start, Action, Play. Media End, Action. Pause, this is what happens. It doesn't matter what I put in the Media Start action time or media end action time, it is always edges forward the same amount. What? What? What have I just read? I need to read this. Don't understand how the media section of Move Source Filter works. I thought the media section of Move Source is just for literally on Move Start, it allows you to well, I need to use media source, right? Similar, isn't it just similar to the visibility stuff? You can get it to play your stuff. So if I go to it is on Move Source, isn't it? Does it now, hamster? Mr. Lottie live shorts because my phone broke. No, that's not Gucci. That's not Gucci. Or is it Move Action? Completely forgot, man. one of them. Or is it because there's not a media source connected? Let me get media source in. I mean, Elias, she's already at 8,000 so far. She's crazy, isn't she? She's crazy. My mum always just keeping the lights on for us, isn't she? Alright, here's a video. We'll slap a video in there. Look at this. Idiot. So start action. Play from. What's there not to get? So there isn't a way. I mean, you could do pause like that, duplicate, play. And use it as I don't understand the question, really. Anybody understand the question? I was meant to send that with 100 bits, so let me do it again. So, the start and end action, yeah? I don't really understand the question. It's just, you got to play and you got to pause. And then, I'm guessing if you're wanting to get it to play for a second, you do an end action of pause. Oops. So then you'd be play, wait a second, pause. Play, wait a second, pause. Because you put the... I think that's the thing you're talking about. This little thing. Because your start action will play it, and then the end action will pause it. So it does the duration of 1,000 milliseconds, and then it pauses it. Yeah? So then when I press this, it'll play for a second, and then pause when this finishes. There we go.
Tell Beth that she cannot see from me, thanks. Hope you are okay, though you can see 'cause you got your glasses on.
Oh, God. They're getting like, I don't know what's happening. My wife's having a nightmare with her eyes. I don't know what's going on. How does someone not understand this? What do you mean? How can I add a survey? If you've got a question, do ! Ask. Followed by the question. Hey Dean, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I just had to text the wife back. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life, innit? Yayo, I'm cutting you off. I'm good, yes, I'm great, thank you. Tired, but I'm great. Got another question. Hopefully I've answered this question. Do you have an idea how I can queue TTS so that I can be... so it can be previewed first and then sent to stream? Only one at a time. Yes, I mean, everything is possible. If you want it to be previewed... I mean, do you mean you want to listen to the TTS first? Or do you just want to see the text first? Like, do you know what I mean? There's a few different things. If you want it to preview first, that's a little bit more difficult because you will need to have 2 different audio routes, or you'll have to mute it to the stream for the first listen and then get it to repeat. It's all technically doable. I mean, if you're using something like StreamUP.bot, you could literally just send the same TTS message twice and put it into a queue, and then when you play it the first time, only you can hear it, and then second time everybody can hear it. So that is totally doable. I mean, it's a very, very advanced thing to probably do as a question during this stream. But if you think about it as a logical kind of set of instructions, then that would be a bit more logical for you. So like think, right, so I want it to play twice, but I only want to hear it the first time. So if somebody does TTS, I want to add 2 to the queue of the same TTS, but then have a system in place where it only sends it out to me first, and then sends it out to the rest of the people. That's the way that I would do it. That's probably the most simple way of doing it. Because if you're using, like, StreamUP.bot, you can... Oh, you want modding? You want modding, do you? I can only ban you. TD. I can only ban. That's the only option that I've got. It's the only option that's on the list of things to do, I'm afraid. Add as moderator. There you go. Done. Bye, Mom. It's Happy King. Happy Kingdom. I like that. I like that. So yeah, that's the way that I would do it. Hopefully that does answer a question. I'm going to start this little deck thing that I was talking about. So I'm just going to create a group called StreamUP Hotkeys. Yeah, maybe. And we'll do open. What's it called? What's it called? Oh my god. Open Sesame. Open Sesame. We places to go. Filter. Source. Filters. Have a good night, Dean. Much love. Right, so I'm just going to add in test commands here for now, and I'm going to use the OBS. We'll probably just do OBS raw, right? Audio issue. Oh no, that's the worst, Greg. That's the worst, man. That is the worst. I'm going to grab it from the OBS raw website. Where are you? Can't find it. Can't find it. Here we go. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? OBS Raw website. So one of the most handy websites in the entire world is this one right here for you guys. This is, I'll grab you a link to it. This is, it's not StreamUP.bot only. It can be used for pretty much anything, which is really, what have I still got open here? Oh, that's fine. I'll send it to all. There you go. Really handy website, which allows you to find different things that you can do with OBS via WebSocket, which is awesome. Let me switch this down. And so what I'm going to be doing now is trigger hotkeys by their name. So what this means is anything that's in your settings in OBS and under hotkeys, everything here can be triggered by a WebSocket command. So anything you see here can be a WebSocket command, which reminds me, I need to remove these, which is cool. And the best bit about the website is a lot of it's got autofill. So say if I want to open source properties and I've got a source selected, this media source, press send request, go back to OBS and you'll see it automatically opens the properties, which is really cool. So I'm going to make a bunch, a nice free little deck for you all that will have a bunch of these different things on that's good to go. Because I want to make it for me. It's going to be a nice little freebie for you guys as well. Right, I can get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need this right now. And I can just copy the OBS raw. This is how easy it is. You just copy the OBS raw, just click this little button here, and then when you go into StreamUP.bot or whatever piece of software you're using for Well, whatever you're doing. Have I? That's really funny. So I've started making it in the other version. That's funny. So I need to make a new thing here. Add, we'll do StreamUP hotkeys. The first one was open source properties. And it's just going to be there to save you guys an effort. So I'm going to open a test command, put that there. I'm also going to go to core, go to, no, I'm going to go OBS raw, sorry, and paste in there. Format, press test. We got a little success thing because it tells us, yo, that worked, so it's all good. My OBS quit picking up certain audio sources and wiping OBS didn't fix. What do you mean? As in, like, you couldn't physically select them? Or was it just that you couldn't hear it? Let me now run a test on that. There you go. And it opens up. Look how good that is. So that means what we can do with that is, I'll just call this open source properties. In fact, I'll give it a better name. OBS. Open source properties. I'll do the same here. Put OBS. Open source properties. And then now if I go into, like, say, Stream Deck or something like that. I mean, I could set hotkeys if I want to. It's completely up to you guys what you want to do with this. But I'm trying to do it in a way that's just going to make it a lot easier for you. So if I now go down to StreamUP, add an action. What I can do here is type in open open source properties, and then have I got both connections here? I don't think so. What is that? What are we connected to on this one? Integrations. Elgato. Ah, 58. Cool. So we'll just add in another one for 58. Allow 58. Save. And that one should say dev. Yep. So we've got dev there. We'll go back in action. And now I can link this one up to when it presses, it will open source. Open source properties. Apparently I've got source filters already there. Cool. So now when I press this button, no matter what source, so it's not going to open anything because I haven't got anything selected, but if I select browser source, it'll open that. And it just, a nice little shortcut rather than having to go right click properties or click this, press properties. This is just one of the little shortcuts that I've added into the StreamUP OBS plugin. I've added a ton of things in there. So let us build on from that and add the other ones in here. Where is? I've already. Let's filter open. Oh, I don't know. That was saying that I had another. Don't know what that was about. So I'm duplicate that because it's going to be doing the same thing. We'll say open source filters. I'm all about speeding stuff up. That's what it's about. Open source. So I already know what I've called these, if my brain serves me right. Open source filters. I press test. Boom. There you go. The source filters now opens. So I can set all these on really quick hotkeys, which is just going to be so much fun. It's going to save so much time, and it just means that if I copy this as well, paste, I'll do open source filters. Obviously, we can add some nice images and whatnot to these things to make it look a bit better. But search open source filters, and there we go. Now, any source that I click, I can press open source filters, open source properties, and I can quickly open everything up, which is just stunning. Shortcuts are the dream because it saves so much time. To do like simple tasks and stuff like that is just so much easier if you know certain shortcuts. And obviously having shortcuts set to a Stream Deck, you don't need to remember the shortcut, right? Because you can just set it up with an image, something that makes sense to you, and then boom, you open it up. That's definitely like really handy You're not 20/20 vision. You've guessed again. You can't see. You physically can't see. You have not got 20/20 vision. You haven't got 20/20 vision.
20/20 vision in both eyes.
No, you haven't.
My left isn't quite as perfect as my right, which might cause things to go blurry. So when she put glasses on, it doesn't feel like clear.
So you're not 20/20 then.
But both eyes are 20/20. Excellent.
How can they both be 20/20, but then one's not as good as the other? How?
You can have better than 20/20 vision.
She can't see.
It's a logarithmic scale.
There's only it's the only explanation how I've landed a girl like Beth because she can't see.
But a doctor's got to look at it.
Why has the doctor got to go and see you?
I had loads of tests done, and apparently there's asymmetry in the pictures. And that one picture is a lot bigger than the other, which is kind of black.
When you go into a doctor then? Or
So they just send the pictures to a doctor.
when a man says he's a doctor, he's a doctor. Yeah, honestly.
I need single vision, so left eye,
Yeah.
the distance. But I don't really need to wear it either.
You can't see anything. When I'm like yelling, can you read that sign over there? You're like, what sign?
She took me out after to go with like a shop there. She was like, let's have a look at some glasses. And I was like, fuck off. I'm going glasses direct. I'm not paying like £300.
So you're getting some glasses.
Yeah, I'll get some. But
Did you tell her that? Get some anti-reflectives.
yeah, she said get blue.
Blue light.
Blue light.
Honestly. So she's perfectly fine, right? She's perfectly fine, but she's getting glasses.
Yeah, because both eyes are really perfect and really good. And my left isn't quite as perfect.
I've never heard so much bollocks. She can't see. She clearly missed all the red flags with you. Amazing. Leave me alone, lad. Got me 20/20 vision. TD proper loves taking mick out of you. I'd have words, I would. You alright? You're most definitely not perfect. They were giving you a good scene to. Well, do my trick. Let me... Yeah. Can we do it in a bit then? Yeah. Gucci. Do some jiggery pokery. Know where you were. Maybe, why? That's right funny. She's not got 20/20 vision though, do you know what I mean? She can't see out. It's the only reason she's with me.
6 over 6. Left. 6 over 6. Right.
Well, evidently they need glasses then, don't they? I'm not having any of it. I'm not. I think it's a load.
Silly questions, like, they've got a
How many fingers am I holding up?
red background with some like numbers on them, like, which one? Is it the black or the rounded? And like, it's the same. Like, most questions are like, it's the same. No difference.
I don't think you know how to do an eye test. I think she guesses.
Why they put air in your eye? I've never had that before.
Oh, when they pop you.
Shut myself.
Well, you didn't. I hope you didn't. Honest to God. Honest to God. Hey, Ocean Gatsby, how we doing? Panda, what's going on? If you guys got questions, exclamation mark ask, followed by the question, please. And we'll get around to answering it ASAP. I need to show next question, but I need to do it manually because I haven't got access to my thing. Let's have a look what this says. What's this question? Wendy has asked. Back in the old days, it was quite simple to add window from Hangouts to bring in your panel. How do you bring a panel now with StreamYard, Restream, or Meet? I mean, that kind of stuff. I've never used StreamYard, never used Restream, I've never used Meet. What I would do anytime I want to bring in a guest, if it's not Twitch, for instance, because Twitch have got their own like guest system now, which again I've not really used because I don't have any friends. Do you know what I mean? So what I tend to use is VD.O.Ninja, so VD.O.Ninja, and it's a bunch of cool features on one website that you can basically tell whoever you want to use it to just go to that website, send you the link, and you just add them as a browser source into OBS. So you get full functionality over what you want to do with it. I have done a video on it in the past, but it was called OBS Ninja, OBS Ninja, when I made it. So if you do !help followed by OBS Ninja, you'll probably be able to find it and do a full video tutorial. Do I use Elgato Wavelength? Yes, I do at the moment, but I have been doing some testing of the new Shure MV6, which I'm going to be doing a video on very, very shortly. I've just been having an absolute mare with all the house stuff. I was going to be filming it at the new house, but we're not moving now, so I need to adjust my schedule a little bit. You've got what? Oh, did you? VD.O.Ninja is so easy, isn't it? It's the dream, man. It is the dream. But that's what I'd recommend. Can somebody do the !help video OBS Ninja for our lovely friend in chat? Right. Oh, this is annoying that I haven't got the Stream Deck open. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go back to the normal profile for now and then switch. I always thought that it took ages to change profile. I think I just had the thingy in my mind. You've been eyeing ping.gg. Oh, it's all about VD.O.Ninja. It's all about VD.O.Ninja. That's your boy. Thank you for the website there, TD. Appreciate it. I love it. It's just so easy to use. Open source filters properties, open source interact. That's another one that I've done, so I'm going to open that one. Open source interact. Just realized that I didn't change the name of this to filters. It's all about naming, guys. You got to make sure you keep all your names perfect. Open source interact. Nope. That apparently was successful, but it wasn't. There we go. Cool. That works. That's mainly for browser sources and stuff like that. Been working on my own StreamUP stuff this past week. It's loads of fun. It really is. What have you been making? And obviously, if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. The other one that I've done is open scene filters. So I'll be giving this out free as well for everybody. Since it's just basically like a little add-on to the StreamUP plugin. I don't know if that is actually it. Yes, it is. There we go. So now, we'll find it via search option on your channel. If you do !help OBS Ninja, it'll automatically go search the channel for you and give you a link. Right, there we go. So now I've got 4 different buttons for OBS that'll open the scene filters. So whatever scene I'm on, it'll open the filters menu, because that's an option that you normally have to go right click, go filters, and press it that way. So I've been adding like loads of different shortcuts that are like super easy to use for you guys. I have got a bunch of other ones as well, which if we go to OBS Raw again, we can have a little look on the drop down. So there's all sorts of stuff in here. There's which ones have I done? Oh, refresh, browser sources, audio monitoring, toggle. Oh yeah, look at all these that I added. I think I did a couple more as well. I really should have named them something a little bit better, but I have no idea what I'm doing, so it doesn't matter. Don't think there's any others, right? I'll give you a small hold in a minute. Yeah, these are all there. They're source specific. I'm not bothered about that. There were some other shortcuts though that I was going to add, and I can't remember what they were. So the others are refresh. They're cool. I'm going to put that on the other screen for a second, and we will open source filters. We need to change this one to scene as well. Oh no, it's not that one. Oh yeah, it is. Open scene. So what did I? Oh, did I not accept it? That's funny. Yeah, that's cool. It works. That was weird. That was really weird. An abstract command system so it can handle commands multi-platform without splitting logic between Twitch and YouTube for every command. Nice. So just add a command that says generic command reply after setting. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. GG's. So I've just been doing shortcuts at the minute because shortcuts are freaking awesome. So this one will be refresh all browser sources. Where did it just go? Oh, no, it's because I'm searching open. We're all good. I was thinking that might come up now. We'll do this. Refresh browser sources. This is going to help so much. You know, when I'm developing plugins and stuff, where I'm making scenes and stuff. Refresh browser sources. There you go. You can see that refreshed. So that refreshes every single browser source, which is cool. The other one is refresh all audio monitoring. Refresh audio monitoring. So some of these shortcuts are not currently in I actually don't know if this one's worked. It's gonna be awkward. Mind you, I could do this and then check it. No, it's not gonna update, is it? Pretty sure that's what it is. Refresh audio monitoring, yeah? Refresh audio monitoring. If I did that, yeah, there you go. No hotkeys were found, so it does pick it up correctly. That's fine. Making a command so people in chat could switch game to a full screen scene and inevitably forget to switch scenes after full screen ran. Love that. Hey, Raven Blackheart, thank you very much for the follow. Put your rug with the stone. Very much appreciate it. Let's answer another question after I've just done these last two, shall we? So we've got refresh audio monitoring. We've got lock current scenes sources. Really handy hotkey here for you. Again, this is currently available in the StreamUP OBS plugin, free plugin that I created. Now I need to remember what it is. Toggle lock all sources. Okay. Toggle lock current. I think it's current scene sources. Current sources. Toggle lock current sources. Toggle lock all sources. Current sources. Can't type sources. There you go. You can see. Perfect. That one works. Toggle lock current scene sources. So if I press it again, you'll be able to see it'll actually unlock all the sources on the scene. Boom, like that. And then now we'll do toggle lock all scene sources. Barbecue Monster Munch, you filthy boy. Toggle lock all sources. Lock all scene sources. And that then locks every single source that's on every different thing. So we can add them now all to Stream Deck. So we've got them shortcuts on our Stream Deck if we want to. We can do anything we want. It's in StreamUP.bot. We can literally do whatever we want with any of that data, which is wicked. Everything a growing diabetic needs. MIDI's awesome. I've not really messed around with too much MIDI stuff, which is a bit of a shame because I'm a musician at heart. I really should do more MIDI stuff and everything like that, but just I haven't got the space at the minute to do stuff, and we're meant to be moving, so I would have had loads of space, but yeah. It's just how it is, man. It's just how it is. What am I doing? I'm sure there were some other shortcuts that I wanted to add in. Well, either way, that's a really handy bunch of things, isn't it? I might type in what sub hotkeys. Or I might just put StreamUp. I mean, the odds that somebody else has the same name of this source is pretty much like non-existent. Oh, bollocks. StreamUp hotkeys, copy that. Can you think of anything else that I need to add TD to this? Is there any other like hotkeys? I've done that many things now. I just don't remember what I've done. There we go. Makes more sense. I mean, I could pull up Visual Studio and just triple check, see if there's anything else that I've added in there. I know I've added like some get and set for show source transitions and stuff like that. So I could add them in. What we got? Because they'll be here. They're the hotkeys. So we got browser source, audio monitoring, lock all sources. Yep. Done all those already. And then we've got stuff like, we can see all the WebSocket stuff. Get output file path. I don't know if anybody would ever want to use that, but it's there. Get current source, show, hide transition, setting. Get bitrate, that needs some new work done because it doesn't really work out. Oh, VLC get current file. You loved that one, didn't you? So I'll add these in. Might as well add it, but it wouldn't really be a StreamUp hotkey, would it? It'd be what would we class it as? What would we actually class it as? So StreamUp. I don't know. StreamUp OBS plugin. Hey Tiggy, what's going on? StreamUp OBS plugin, will that make sense? And maybe I should put the StreamUp hotkeys into that. Maybe. And for this, we'll put in get output file path. So StreamUp. Maybe we'll sort it out like that. StreamUp OBS plugin. Copy this. Paste that into here. I'll variable prefixes that. OBS. Get output file path. Because I know people will want to use some of these things. Oh, this won't be a hotkey actually, idiot. I need to just do it as a vendor method. So what I'll do is, again, really handy website. This one again, to save you having to write it and remember exactly what the setup is. I just type in what I want, which is get output file path, just there. And I know I just send blank data, bosh, and then cool. There you go. We've got the output file path. So if I copy the OBS raw of that, go stick it in here, paste, format, test, this will tell us what we've got just there. So if I ran this as a test, we can go and check exactly what this will return. So we can see here, That's annoying that it's that, but yeah. Response data dot output file path. Well, it's just how it is. Morning, Trent. How you doing? We'll pull another question up anyway whilst we're fiddling about. M West has asked a question. Remember, if you guys have got questions and you're doing a question and whatnot, if you do it with 100-bit or more cheer at the same time, that goes right to the top of the queue. So, you know, leave a penny, take a penny and all that. I need a way to turn on a channel point 30 minutes into my stream, add it to a list of active channel point rewards. Currently, my channel points turn on and off by scene. I can't figure out how to add the channel point into active rewards. Right now, I have it in the pause queue, and it sort of turns on now, but if I switch scenes, when it becomes active, it goes back to pause rewards. So you've got it working, M West, but basically you're switching when you're switching scene, it's overriding that request. The best thing that I would suggest doing is just have it as an ignore one. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense. So what you could do is do a little if statement and say if channel point is the name of it, ignore. Don't adjust this one. You might have to do it in C# or something like that, or you might be able to do it in a normal logic, because if you're getting it to turn them all on, you will have a way to do it, to tell it to ignore that one, and it's basically just an if channel point name is this, don't adjust that one. Or get it to adjust it back on afterwards if you want to be like really lazy. So pause them all, but turn that one back on, if that makes sense. If obviously uptime is over X amount of minutes, that would be another way of doing it. There's a few ways of doing that kind of stuff. Always the best kind of bit of advice is like break it down into sections first. Like logically, you're like, right, cool, I want to turn them all off, but this one, cool, so I'll turn them all off and turn that one back on. Do you know what I mean? So there's always like ways around it. Hey, Down Under Daz, what's going on? Didatica, how you doing? We've got some ads coming in, so we'll do the ads and whatnot. Maybe I set the arg. So I feel like that's really long, isn't it? Can I just do it? Like, these are very... Can I put this as sub dot response? Why did I not copy it? Data dot output file path. So if I put... I never, ever use this stuff. I mean, if I wanted to make this cleaner as well, I could just make it so it is in C# so people don't touch it. There we go. Output file path now becomes that, which is nice. Long time lurker and YouTube watcher. Nice. Welcome on in. I saw somebody else come in as well. Cowgirl Casanova. Hello. How you doing? Found you scrolling through Twitch. Oh, welcome on in. Sorry it took me a little while to see that message. That was really rude of me. So we're going to do a similar sort of thing, I think, for everything. I don't know if I might just do C# for it, just to clean that up a little bit more. Oh, God. God, my dog's farted and it smells like death. Like actual death, that's awful. So mine, can I put all these into the other group? The StreamUP OBS plugin? Yeah, StreamUP OBS. Hey, Rompin. and maybe do that. It's been a hot minute, Romping Donkey. What have you been up to? Does that look good? Plug in hotkeys. Really long name, though. Man, these tunes are jamming, right? Right, ads are back. Well, ads are back. Yeah, everyone's back from ads. Just rename these. And we'll get another question on the go, shall we? Oops. I might call it plugin tools or something. I'm still not happy. These names are really long. OBS plugin tools. There we go. And we'll bang a question. What's this say? I noticed recently Streamlabs has added a feature for Twitch chat that shows a picture in chat box when exclamation mark shout out is used. Any idea how this can be done in StreamUP? Yeah, that's super easy. You just create a new action and whatnot, blah 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 blah. So I'll just call it test for now. Oh no, I've already got one called test. That's funny. So I'll use test, and you can just create a command. So StreamUP has commands already built in, so you just create one that's exclamation mark SO, for instance, or something like that. And then when you trigger that, you can use the person's username. So if I do, I'll add the command triggered. We'll go for exclamation mark test. Okay. If I do test, hello. I'll put test bongo 1986. Takes everything in my power to not put 69 nowadays. And if I've got to put it in Twitch chat over here, otherwise it ignores me. There we go. And I go over here. Test is triggered, and you can see here it says all the different variables that I can use, and you'll be able to see that the raw input, or input 0 is the one that you'd probably want to use, is bongo 1986. So then what you can do is utilize that variable in your code to then get the user get user info for target. That's the right one, isn't it? And then what we can do is from variable, and what did I say it was? Raw input 0, was it? I can't remember. Input 0, was it? I don't think it was, but was it? No, it was just input 0. You can right click and press copy. I don't know why I didn't. And then you've got all that person's data, which means that you can set a browser source or whatnot or anything like that. So if I type that in again, exclamation mark test bongo 1986, you'll be able to see when I go to the action queue and the action history, just here, we'll be able to see we've got bongo 1986, and then what will happen is you'll be able to see the target user bongo 1986. We've got the description, whether or not they're affiliate, we've got their profile picture, we've got everything like that. Just all written in there. He's a type 1 diabetic, just in case people didn't know that already. Caduceus, this could be a good little video, actually. I might do it. Let me clean all this up. Douche, douche. Douche, douche. Let's do it. Let's do it as a video, shall we? What else do we need? Is there anything in here? What's this? That's funny. Why is that still there? Bagger off. How do you have your keyboard keys right on screen? That's an OBS plugin that I made. It's pending approval onto the OBS forums at the moment. It's not been accepted yet. So watch this space, and obviously I'll be doing a video on it when it releases. So you guys can check it out. Checking it out. You gotta check it out, baby. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. Baby, maybe. I have the After Effects skills, but I need inspo. Well, I don't use After Effects or anything. I do it all in OBS. That's where the dream is. How you doing, Evil Tweedle? Are you good as well? Let us do a little video on this. I think it'd be a good video, right? It'd be even better video if my wife wasn't hoovering. It'd be a better video if she wasn't hoovering. I'll go. Do I do it as a proper video? I could do it like this as a proper thing. So I can remove chat and the this. So nobody will even know that it's live, isn't it? But isn't there another plugin other than yours? Probably, but like, you've asked me how I do it. That was Didactica. That was the question. You asked, how do you have your keyboard right on screen? I gave you the answer. A plugin that I wrote that's pending approval on the OBS forums. That's the correct answer to that. But path tracking, see, I know nothing about After Effects. Not gonna lie, I'm awful. Right, let's do this. Oh, I nearly did a short. Start recording. Heyo, duckies! So I just got asked something awesome on stream, which was, can we use like a browser source for a shout out? So if somebody shouts out somebody on the stream, maybe mods do it, you can put their profile picture in there of who you shout out, which is totally doable. I'm going to be using StreamUP for this because I use StreamUP for everything. I've got a browser source inside of OBS at the moment, which is just here, with a random link in it at the moment, and the width and height is 300 by 300, because that's the default size of a Twitch profile picture that it pulls down. So we create an action inside of StreamUP.bot, so you just right click and press add. I'm going to be just using this test one for now. Triggers, we can set that up in just a second, and the sub actions is what creates the actual thing. So if I go to commands, I'm going to create a new command by right clicking and press add, and we're going to call this one shout out for now, and the command is going to be !SO for shout out, right? And you can do it on Twitch and YouTube, but I'm just going to show Twitch for this method, but you just basically do the same thing, but for YouTube, and make sure you turn on YouTube like that. So I'm going to make it so only moderators can use it. Obviously, you could do it with VIPs and everything. It's up to you. I'm going to press OK, and I'm going to go over to actions again. Going to go to this test action, and in fact, I'll call the action shout out just so we don't get confused. So if I go shout out just here, I'm going to right click and in the triggers menu, and we're going to go down to the core, and then we're going to go to commands, and we're going to go command triggered because we're triggering a command. We can get the drop down list, and we should see shout out, the one that we created, !SO. Press that, and we're going to press OK. We can also create the command in there if we wanted to as well, rather than doing it on the other page. When you press create command, it basically just brings that same window back up. I'm going to press OK. And then in the sub actions, we need to just get some information. So what I always recommend doing, if you're not too sure what information you want to be getting and what arguments / variables is that you're using, is I just throw in a delay in here with a millisecond, just something so there's something in your sub action. And then when I pull up my Twitch chat, for instance, one really important thing to mention is in the command section, if you have ignore internal messages on, if you're using the StreamUP chat box to type in the command, it'll ignore it. So make sure you uncheck that if you want to use the internal thing. So if I do !SO test for now, and I go to the action queues, go to action history, you'll see shout out has been triggered. You can organize this by the queue when it was queued as well to make it a bit easier. If I double click into that, we can see all of the different variables that are there. The one that we're going to be using today is the raw input, input 0. So this basically is each word. So if I write in here !SO, this is a sentence, even though it's probably not, and I open that action history, you'll see you've got input 0, input 1, input 2 for each word. So that's how you can pull a certain word out of a phrase, which is really cool. But we just want input 0 for now. So we can right click and press copy, or you can do the escaped one as well, depending on if people are trying to troll you and stuff. But if moderators are doing it, it should be fine. So I'm going to use input 0 and go back to actions. We can delete the delay now. That's fine. And I'm just going to right click and we are going to go down to Twitch. And then we're going to go down to user. And we're going to get user info for target. So we're getting the user's information. The source type will be from a variable because it's the variable that we're going to be using. And if you remember what that was, it was input 0. So it's going to take whatever's in input 0 and get the user data of that word or that username. And we're going to press OK. And then now we've got that, we can do another shout out test. So if I do SO Bongo 1986, for instance, I didn't even click in the box, SO Bongo 1986, just like that. And I go to the action queues, I'll be able to see what variables I've got that I can use here. So as you saw, input 0 was Bongo 1986. It's done that. And if we scroll all the way down, you'll see the target user, the username that we're targeting, everything about them, whether or not they're a partner or an affiliate. And the thing that we want is the profile picture. So we're going to get target user profile image URL. I'm going to right click that one and press copy. Obviously, there's a lot of other information you can use here, which is pretty cool. So get creative with this, do whatever you want. And we're going to basically edit this browser source inside of OBS to basically be that person's profile picture. So I'm going to right click and we're going to go to OBS, go down to sources, and we're going to do set browser source URL just there. And the URL that we're going to use is the %, and then paste what we had in there with Control V and %. So we've got target user profile image URL. Make sure we're connected to the correct OBS, the correct scene that browser source is on, and also the correct browser source name, the sources, because I've just called it browser. And we're going to press OK. Now, if I do shout out, so SO Bongo 1986, we'll be able to see that browser source is now updated to that person's username. So if I do exclamation mark SO Andi Lippy, it'll obviously pull my profile picture. And that is just like the bare basics of how to get this working. It's like I said, it's the exact same thing if you're doing YouTube as well. Just follow the same kind of path, but you just want to use the YouTube version as well. And yeah, you can add more animations, doing show and hide transitions, everything. This video helped you. Make sure you do like it and also subscribe because I do tons of this content and drop videos daily. Put your rock over the stone. Much love. There's your video. Easy. You made that more complicated than it needed to be. TD. At least I'm not a prick. Browser. The thing is, it's showing, it's not just doing the one thing, TD. It's more complicated because you're showing people multiple processes, which is far more beneficial than trying to do a single thing. If I was doing a single thing, it would be a short, but utilizing multiple things to showcase a variety of different things. Do you know what I mean? Show profile pic on screen with SO. You are always a prick. This is true. This is pretty factual. There we go. I think that's all gone through. God, I've shut the door for about 2 seconds and it's literally roasting. One problem, my question is how to show the image in Twitch chat. That'll be just an extension, right? Stream Elements have been doing it for ages as well. You should have just done get target info from input. I mean, that's cool, but I was like I say, it's showcasing a bunch of things. Like, what happens if the person puts in multiple words? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the whole point of doing something like, it's not a lull moment, it's a showcasing different things. Do you know what I mean? Like, otherwise it could be, what is it? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That way it's idiot proof. So if somebody does shout out and puts 2 words in there, for instance, at least it tries pulling that the first word and stuff like that. But yeah, it's there as a learning thing. I don't know why I'm over explaining. Get current source. Do we need to use that? I don't think. No. Get show transition maybe. Finally caught while you were making a video. Awesome. Thank you, Tio. How you doing? You alright? But I was just asking another question. Maybe you knew about another plugin. Yeah, Didactica, there's loads of different plugins that you can use for putting hotkeys. Like, there's plugins, there's apps, there's loads of things. I'm sure your videos will come in handy. Anytime, so good. It's what we're here for. It's what we're here for. We're just here to help. Teach people what they don't know. And if you don't know it, why don't you know it? You know what I'm saying? God, my throat is killing today. I don't know if you could tell halfway through that video. I was just like... I wonder if recording a video live on YouTube and then posting it, it's like... I can DMCA myself. Hey, that guy's used my content, man. VLC get current file. We'll do that. That one's a good one. We'll add that into the mix. Duplicate this. Get current playing in VLC. Does that make sense? Get current playing in VLC. No source was found. Oh, we need to do the input source, don't we? Does it need CNN source name? I don't know if it is. I think it's just source name it'd probably need. I don't know. I only made it, didn't I? So I don't know. We'll do... I don't know. We'll just create a VLC source quick. Didn't mean to do that. Directory. We'll go to videos. We'll go to OBS recordings. Of course, there's only one recording for OBS. That's really annoying. We've got anything? Why do I not have any videos? I do, but they're on the here. Filmed shorts to trim and edit. We'll just grab this folder. Right, cool. That's sound. Right, so we've got that working. If I call this VLC video source, obviously we'll have to pass through a variable and press test. There we go, 2PC, which should be main. If I press next and press it again, we've got adjusting source layers in OBS. Nice. So we'd have to pass through the variable for it, which is that Can we just do it like that? I never do this in here, you know. Or do we still need to stringify it as well? I don't know. Source not found. Because that should pass it through, right? So if I do a set argument for this one and put, what did I even call it? Source name. Source name is VLC. Yeah, cool. Nice. So good, Caduceus. Gotta go. No worries. Enjoy work. Stay safe, yeah? Don't be getting yourself all stressed up and that. Have a good day. Don't be feeling crazy, right? So what I'd want to do is put your source name in there, right? Enter source name here. And then we will, I feel like we'll put in a thing. So this is, I don't know if anybody's ever going to use this, but I suppose it's just something there. A nice freebie for you all, isn't it? That at least there's favorite. There we go. You can now use the argument output file path after yeah, does that make sense? And then maybe I need to convert these ones as well. Which is this one. We'll do another set argument. Video title. And we'll do another comment. Say, you can now use the argument video title. Nice. Really handy one, that. So if you guys are using VLC to have like a playlist of videos, you can pull the name of the video that's being played right now using the StreamUP OBS plugin and using OBS Raw. What else is there? I love how these are like underscored and then these aren't. Andi is such a dick. Get bitrate is currently not working as intended, so I need to fix that. Do I put in get, show, and hide transitions? I don't know. What would anybody find that useful? Or would they not? I was going to ask something similar. What are you asking? Let me do another question, shall we? IQD has asked, is this Ask widget cross-platform? Of course it is. I try and make all my stuff available for both platforms, for Twitch and YouTube. Obviously, I've not really had any experience with Trovo, so that's something that I've not been supporting. But who knows what happens going forward? Just watch this space. But I do try and make everything cross-platform as much as I can. So yeah, it's sometimes a little bit more difficult than meets the eye, but we get there in the end. But it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I do like it. Why is my PC running so sluggish? Mind you, I've got literally everything open. That's probably not ideal. Should I add these in? People gonna use it? I've added that in. I've added all these in. The bitrate thing really needs to work because it just pulls whatever the hell it wants. Andy's pro coding. If I do get show and hide transition, what would be the best way of handling it in here to be easy? Obviously, you could have a thing to check for if it's show and hide, so that'd be in one button. And then you got get the set, but you need to have the detail, man. I might just leave it as that for now. Like, rather than over complicating it. Like, I think that's enough buttons, isn't it? So let's jump to Stream Deck, and we'll just add these into this StreamUP hotkeys thing. So we've got these open filters. This one will be open source interact, and we'll link this one up as well. Open source interact. There we go. So we've got properties, filters, interact, and we'll have open scene filters in here. So let's say scene. Open scene filters. Cool. So now I can utilize them for hotkeys, for instance, which is nice and easy. Let's add in another one. We'll do refresh browser sources. And we'll do another one, refresh audio monitoring. Refresh audio monitoring. Which other ones did I add? Toggle locks as well. That's cool. So we've done that. So we'll do two more. Oh, I could do this as an action switch, technically, couldn't I? Right? But then I might have to do some make sure lock is on, lock is off kind of thing. So off is what should I type it? All sources locked? Question mark. Or maybe just put all sources and we'll do like a lock type thing. So it'd be like on, and then we'll put all sources here. And then maybe change the icon to like a padlock or something like that. All sources, and we'll put scene sources maybe. I don't know. How do you get so damn sexy? It's called a lack of sleep. I didn't, Boris. You're right. So off we will. I suppose, like, I've not added in any kind of feedback to, so it knows it just is a success. So it might be a bit difficult to do this because there's not a differentiator. So it knows what state it's in. Maybe I should get it to return. I don't even know how it works. It's been that long since I've looked at it. Toggle lock all sources. I might need to add something in, which is fine. Lock state, toggle lock. Oh, I do have the lock state though. So I return the lock state as well. Oh. That is return. What? What? How does that make sense? It just says success. Why is it trolling me, man? You've got a dog, haven't you? What is this mix? I don't know what that mix was, to be fair. So, yeah, I'll just have to add in, like, so it'll at least check whether or not they've been locked and unlocked. You know, so it doesn't just kind of trigger. Because I think I also need... It always gets more complicated when it needs to listen as well. Suppose it doesn't really need to listen. The reason why I'm saying like it needs to listen is because of this. If I'm triggering that, then that's not going to be doing the same as what this is doing, and they'll go out of whack. Might just leave it in as a normal action for now, just for now, and then maybe move it over when it's all done. Toggle, toggle lock. All sources. Toggle lock all sources. We'll do toggle lock current scene. Does that make sense? I don't know. Lock current scenes. Cool. Right. So now all these should work. Open source filters. I haven't got source selected. Source filters. No, source properties. Sorry. Source filters now. Yep. Source interact. If it was a web browser. Scene filters. Yep. We've got refresh audio monitoring, which I'm guessing works. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. In fact, it should tell me if I open up the log. Go to log, view current log, refresh audio monitoring, or not. Yeah, I just need to output this. It's in the log file that is locked, unlocked. Oh. Why is that not updating? That's weird. Don't know why that's not updating. I don't. Oh god, I think I've just crashed it. Yeah, I've just spammed the button really quick and crashed OBS. That's funny. But they all seem to work, which is nice. We'll do that. Yeah, why is there a space there? That's not annoying. OBS has just done its thing there. Love that. Bye. Have I added this? I haven't. This one? No. How did I manage to do that then on those top ones? Idiot. Would have to. Why have I not got no icons on it? That's funny. Wasn't there like an OBS one? I thought there was an OBS icon pack. We'll look for another time. That'll be fine. But there we go. That's my little dick. That's my little dick. And I'll do a little. What's it called? What's it come under? Stream Deck? No. System? Question mark? No. What's it come under? Profile, man. I want to set profile. Profile, bro. Ah, navigation. That's funny. Nice. Current. We'll say go back to default. Nice. And what I'll do is. Why? What? What's in sub? Oh my god. My Stream Deck is just so unorganized, man. Right, I just don't understand why I've got that folder with then nothing in the main folder. This is it. Honestly, I'm so bad with Stream Decks. Alright, cool. That's a little bit better at least. I think it's because I was having multiple things there. Why is this doesn't need to be a thing, does it? Bye. Scene switches, sup, my leaps. That's your little what? Shh. It's my little secret. You remember that, yeah? What I'll do is add the profile thing here. StreamUP shortcuts. Where are you? StreamUP shortcuts. Nice. And then obviously we'll make it a little bit more pretty and whatnot, and that'll be there to be a lot more quicker, which would be, in theory, nice. I should really have the whole QA system on something else. Right, here we go. How you doing, June? You all right? I hope you're doing good. Right, let's get another question on the go, shall we? We've not done a question for a little bit. When I stream, I like to listen to my voice as I speak, because I do various voice modulations. Over time, the audio separates from my actual voice, and I have a StreamUP timed action that hides, reshows the mic quickly every couple of minutes to stop this happening. Is there a better way of doing it? So that is your audio latency. And it can vary PC to PC, because audio is never fun. Audio is never fun with that kind of stuff. I mean, if that little workaround works and it's not like interrupting your stream in any way, shape, or form, then just leave it. Like, I'm a firm believer of sometimes you don't need to over-engineer something. As long as you've got a solution that works, you don't need to refine it. Do you know what I mean? As long as it's working, it's doing what it's intended to do, then yeah, that's what I would recommend in that situation. So it sounds like you've kind of got your fix already, and as long as it's not having an impact on your audience, just leave it. As long as it does it, it's fine. It can be a nightmare though when it comes to audio. Latency and stuff. It can depend on your audio card, but it sounds more like got a VD.O PC and absolute shed ton of effects if play a game on PC. Like gets worse. Just wonder if there's another way. And yeah, it works fine. Yeah, so there's if refreshing it is the best way, because then it obviously refreshes the buffer and everything like that. There might be some other settings that you can go down, maybe adjust your audio buffer and stuff like that. But even if you've just put a bit of tape on this, like, if it works, then it works, doesn't it? And I wouldn't want to jeopardize breaking something if it already works. If you know what I mean. Like, never want to do that. Listening to your voice while streaming, couldn't think of anything worse. What are you about? Is that not what you do? You're meant to listen to yourself. Nah, that's why I only ever have one headphone in. Because, yeah, listening to yourself sucks. And when I used to do a lot of music recording, I listened to myself enough. So I don't need to listen to myself anymore. But a good streamer would monitor themselves. That is true. Another question, what we got here? How to stream to TikTok from OBS. If only yours truly has done a video on this already. Do !help TikTok. And you'll find your video. I've done a full video tutorial. I even show you in the video that I had less than 1,000 followers. I'm just not streaming to TikTok anymore because TikTok is not right for my content to stream to. Nobody wants to watch it. Nobody cares. So there's no point me utilizing more things. If you know what I mean. Hopefully that get you the link to the video anyway. Built my HTML over that tells me if my voice is modulated. It's too engrossed in whatever I'm doing. Yeah. I get that. It's always nice to do that kind of stuff. Have the HTML overlay and stuff. I really want to get a. I need to speak to Elgato because I would like to get a teleprompter. For a few projects that I'm working on soon. Well, it would have been more to do with the house move and stuff, but yeah, it's bullshit. But yeah, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Anyway, next question. We'll do another question, shall we? So, Gatsby has asked, how do you separate audio tracks on OBS so that I can play certain audio and not have it play on YouTube while restreaming? It's all about audio tracks. You've literally said what you need to do in that question. Let me open up OBS. In OBS, you have 6 audio tracks. I have done a video on this. So if you wanted more time watching a video and replaying it, I have done a video on this already. I got shouted at for it because like somebody misunderstood what I was saying. It was really annoying, but it's all good. It's all good. People do people. Don't bother me. So in OBS, if we go down to the audio mixer and go to advanced audio properties, and I haven't got anything in there, so you won't be able to see anything because that's really clever, Andy. So let me just add in some audio. We can do application audio output as well if we want to, so I'll use that. What do I want to use? We'll just pull in. We'll pull Spotify. So you'll be able to see we've got Spotify in there now, which apparently is not playing anything. That's GG's. Love that. It's not really a GI. Or is it the beta? Is it the beta one? Yeah, it will be. I've used the wrong one. Idiot. God, I'm getting like really bunged up. I think it's because it's really hot. Does anybody else get that? You know when you're at the PC and it's like really hot? Spotify. There we go. So we've got Spotify coming through here, yeah? When you scroll over to the right-hand side, you have audio tracks 1 to 6. I usually recommend, depends if you're doing the Twitch VOD track as well, remove like number 2. Because keep it really simple and stuff like that. So basically this audio capture beta, so we could call it Spotify for instance. So if I just rename that to Spotify, like that, you'll be able to see it's going to go to track 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So technically, if I'm not using the other tracks, I could turn them all off if I wanted to. So you can have 6 different audio mixes That makes sense, because you've got 6 different audio tracks, which is nice. So if I close that down and I go up to File, go to Settings, and this is the same if you're doing your restream and everything like that. You're just going to go to your output. If you're doing the Twitch VOD track, you can press this one and use channel 2. So that means anything that's unchecked on audio track 2 will not be on the VOD because it's unchecked, and this is listening to channel 2. And it's the exact same thing when you do want to add it to like say 8 in vertical. We got vertical, yeah, we have. We'll go down here. Hopefully I'm not logged into anything. But if we go to streaming, for instance, we can choose what audio track we want it to listen to. So we're gonna be like, oh, okay, I only the vertical stuff is going to YouTube. I want it to listen to audio track 2, and so on. Does that make sense? Like I say, I've got a full video on that. If you do want to check that out at some point, all the info. I kind of go a bit more in depth with it as well. Hey AJ, how you doing? If you want a question answer in June, you just need to do !ask followed by the question. If you do it with a super chat or bits or whatever, you go to the top of the queue. Which is cool, right? Just seen that Elgato prompter as an update which moves the text on with your voice, which, yeah, I saw that. It does look good. Does look really good. But I've never used one. I've never even seen one yet. But to be fair, I've not reached out to Elgato for some time because I've been trying to just do all this coding and everything. It's been crazy. So then did the same thing a few weeks later, and it was dubbed the best thing ever. Yeah, sounds about right. I just find it nuts that some people just come at you for no reason. With content, it's just fucking weird. Like, I never do it to anybody else, and then the amount of like shit people give me, I'm just like, shut up. I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time. Really don't care. I don't want mine, but I've done that video before as well, which is funny. So, you seem bummed out today, brother. I'm just really tired. And I don't know if you were in the stream yesterday. Like, loads of craps happened, and basically the house move is not happening anymore, and the person buying our house just decided last minute, literally about to sign, and they went, nah, you're all right, after 5 months of wasting our time, and then how much we've had to pay for the bills. And it's not cool, but it's cool. Yeah, it's not cool, but it is cool. Yeah, it's crap. But I do it with love. Of course you do. Of course you do. Of course you do. What was the other thing? I was doing another project a minute ago, and I can't remember what I was doing. Very me, again, just completely forgetting what I was doing. Really, really dumb. But yeah, the prompter does look good with the new update stuff. Does look real good. Where are we? Yeah, I've just checked the OBS forums to see if my plugin's been approved yet. It's still not been approved. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. And then there's a new plugin, which will be nice. So I think I managed to get like all this done. And I'm saying that with a big question mark because I've got no fucking idea if it'll work. It compiles. I'm going to close this down and just send it over. I'm going to build it. What was that? What was that noise? June, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you coming over to Twitch. Well, I thought it... Oh, what have you done here, TD? Could you imagine TD just like pushing an update and it not working? It not working. What a guy. What an actual guy. What a guy. Look at this. Did you not try building it, TD? Loser. Loser. It's always TD. I know, right? Always TD. I can't remember to even look at it. So I'm gonna do this because I don't care about TD stuff right now. Why don't I just select it all then? What am I doing? What am I doing? What's the fix here? What is this even doing? You're trying to do a list, but you're doing it as... How do you even do that? I forgot. I do it in the... How do you even do it? So I know what you're doing. You're doing the shortcut thing. Give me 2 minutes and I'll fix it. God, he's so bad. Well, I'm going to quickly push my change quick because it messed up massively. Initial go at initialize product. Commit. Make sure you pull. I've just pushed it. Make sure you pull the new one down. And I'll answer a question in the meantime. We got a load of questions in, which is cool. I've just thought, haven't Wavelink, this question that Greg's asking, haven't Wavelink just done a big update, right? Pretty sure they've done a big update, which I don't think I've downloaded, so I need to obviously take a gander at that because I think there's some cool things in there. Okie dokie, what we got here? Balls. Is there an easy way in Wavelink to switch the output audio source from headset to speaker? I'm pretty sure there is control in StreamUP for that, you know? Oh, yeah, I'm waiting for this one. Beta version 2 software out there. I really need to have a look at it, don't I? Where is it? Elgato, Wavelink. I'm pretty sure you can do the... Where is it? Set output monitoring device. That is the one, right? And then... Oh, no, that does it just for... Hey, Steve. How you doing, beautiful? That wasn't the one that I was thinking of. Where is it? Get selected output, question mark, set. Like, I'm seeing all these words, right? But I'm not reading them. Does anybody ever get that? You know, it's awful when you're trying to code. And, like, I'm just seeing words here. And I'm not physically reading them. And I even read it out loud. But it's like, not going in. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's physically not. It's not happening. I've not drunk any water today. That's not good. Oh, yeah. That's nice. I keep forgetting to bloody do it. He uses it all the time. He uses StreamUp, reconfigure his wavelength output, and depending on what scene he's on. Oh, nice. What else? Get selected output. But yeah, have a little tinker with them. That'll be the stuff you're looking for anyway. It'll be in here. Everything's in there, man. Well, how am I getting this error then? Hopefully that answers it. I've not looked at it myself, so I'm obviously... I need to take a look at it. What's the syntax error, man? It's evidently to do with this. Is it because it needs to... I don't know. Is it because it needs to be a proper list or what? or you've not initialized the, what's it called? Remove that from my sticky. I've done that. Man, I'm smashing my sticky notes at the moment. So many things done. I don't understand how with this. I'm just looking at GitHub now to see if like there was a different version or something. So I don't physically understand how we could be having two different issues if we're using the same thing. Right? I mean, what we could do is just remove this equals new list and then just do add, right? Can't see. Something that's really annoying me is the size of this desk, right? My microphone is always covering. The reason why I can't type half the time is because I physically can't see the keyboard. So I literally just I don't know what I'm gonna do. Right, so user. So it's the whole left side of my user scores dot add range. Jam. Hey, I'll come back. Right, so let me just tell you guys about before anybody disappears, right? The way that the QA system works, right, is come on, Andy. What's beef here? Oh. Because this is what he's done, and then he's wanted to do this, which does a simplification. But then it's the same thing. This makes no sense. See, what the fuck? How does that make sense? How does it make sense? And then what happens if I build this one? Right, so anybody that does ask questions, they all get sent to my Discord. So if we pull this in, you'll get an exact timestamp of when you ask the question. So if you jump into my Discord, all the questions that get asked go directly in here. Oh, thank you for that, TD. I forgot to do that. Appreciate it. And you can just click on that, and boom, it'll take you to the VOD and take you to the exact moment that that question gets answered. It's a really cool little thing. It's nice. Are we on ads? That's cool. What's beef now? What's this? Try get product update checker. I thought that was a thing already. What do you mean? I thought I'd made that. Oh, bollocks. Did I delete it? Oh, why have I done that? Shit. Product. How have I managed to delete it? Can I undo that commit? It'll be in there somewhere, wouldn't it? Commit. This is making me want to commit. Where is it? Validation extension. Initialize product question mark. No. When have I removed it then? I haven't. I've not physically removed it, so I don't understand what the beef is. Don't understand. Fuck. It's not in the history. So then I never send it because that's really shitty. I built a full freaking thing for pulling that exact thing. Oh, this is rubbish. SU validate. Here it is. So I found the old version of it. How have I managed to delete it, man? How have I managed to delete it? That is so stupid. But I never sent it, so it's not even physically there for me to even look for. UI extent. No, it won't be under that. It wouldn't be there. That's really shit. What's the policy about questions? You just do exclamation mark ask followed by the question, and I'll get around to it as soon as possible. But the you can bypass the queue by doing your question along with a cheer of 100 bits or more. Shit. I think I sent this method to the boys. I think I might have sent this entire method to the boys. I'm just looking through our previous chat now because I can't bother to rebuild
Ask
it.
Hi Andy if I was to ask a question, but I won't be about to see you answer it. Is there a way for me to see my question answered later on?
No. I'm trying to find. I don't think it's anywhere. Nah, I never sent it to the boys. That's shit. Started to say something. Well, Bongo's just asked a question now of what I was explaining. Apart from Bongo, it's not gone to the top of the queue, which is, I don't know what's gone on there. Doing actions with... okay, this one's actually quite easy. This one's a bit of an easy question. Is it going to bring it up on screen or is it not? I'm putting this as a no. TD, yeah, it is that method, but I'd completely rewritten it. I'd rewritten like the entire thing. And I've somehow deleted it. No. What? Oh, was that it? Good news, everyone! Yeah. So everybody, we've just got the bill from the solicitor, you know, because obviously the house drop has just happened. What did you say? Where? 860. That's a lot better than like what we thought it was going to be, like 3-4 grand. So it's, yeah, we've only lost out on what. Well, it will be more because the other stuff we put into the other house. 500, yeah. Which is 500. So about a grand. That's better than 4. Isn't it? Imagine just burning $1,000 away. But that's cheered me up a bit. Right, this question was, hello, doing actions with YouTube broadcast statistics update trigger logic is compare the likes amount and the action. So, something like that. It is actually quite easy. We talked about it in yesterday's stream, I think it was. Oh, that might be why it wasn't working, because I put all the stuff in there. Andy, you're an idiot. We talked about it on the other stream, and you are right. It is the YouTube broadcast statistics updated. And what you want to do, I need to put something in here. Do my little trick of throwing a quick one of them. And we'll look at the variables that we can use. So the you want to get a like count, yeah? And then all you want to do is do an if statement. Core. Never use freaking actions, man. I'm trying to use them more because doing these little tutorial bits are never good. So we want to look at the variable like count. Like me count. And when it say is greater than previous. So we need to create another thing, previous like count. Then continue, else do break. Yeah? So that's saying if like count is bigger than is greater than the previous like count, then continue. So we need to create a previous amount, right? So we can do that by setting some global variables. So once this is finished, we can set the global variable of previous like count, for instance, and the argument we want to put in there is like count, because that's going to basically set the previous like count to the value of like count. We can make it so it's not persisted as well, or we can do it persisted, doesn't really matter. A little trick that we can do, if you do have it as a persisted thing, but you probably don't want to do that actually, because you want it to reset after each thing, so we'll leave it as that. Because you can do the tilde key thing, can't you? So we'd have to get the previous like count now. So we'll do previous like count not persisted. Destination variable would be well, in fact, yeah, we'll call it global previous like count. I'm right in thinking that, right? Come on, copy. Default value will be 0. Stick that to the top. Adjust this to global previous like count. And then now that should be right. I always get these so mixed up all the time. Global previous like count is currently 0 because it was 0. If we run it again, it's still 0. Man, why do I always get global variables mixed up, man? Why am I so stupid? To the value of like count. Am I being a dumbass? Am I being an absolute dumb? Why do I just not get actions with global variables? Oh, I've done it the wrong way around, you dumbass. Oh, no. If like count is great, then... Yeah, no, it was right. Continue. Break. Why am I such a noob, man? Could you imagine being this bad? Maybe? No? Can always try and drop him off at my dad's or something. Right. I could do it 2 seconds in C#. I just get so confused with how these are like written. Just imagine being this bad. What's the freaking beef, man? I hate doing globals like this. I just always forget to check something or forget to. Do you know what I mean? Always just I'm just dumb. I'm just so dumb. God, my back is killing. Set previous light count to light count. Yeah, that's wicked. Let me just disable that.
Hi, this is not a question but a list of fun facts. The real name for a hashtag is an octothorpe. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. The ears of a cricket are located on its front legs. That is all for now.
Oh yeah. I just hate them. Right. Is that the wrong way around? Like, if the light count is greater than the previous count, then you want it to continue. Fuck, man. It's definitely the comparison, though. So I'm not getting this right. If the statement is false, the logic is ignored and will continue anyway. Oh, does it actually? So if I did this... That's weird, man. That's weird. That is so strange. I never knew that. This is why I hate doing the if statements in the UI. So it's the do you want to, and then the else. So it's the exact same thing. I've not adjusted anything for the question, but you just do it the opposite way around. So you want to find out if it's less than, and if it is less than, it wants to break. Else continue. That's weird. Only does the thing if the statement is true. If the statement is false, the logic is ignored and will continue anyway. What the fuck? Like, what? I'm so glad I learnt C#. I am so glad I learnt C#, man. Oh, God. That was a wild ride, but we got there in the end. That was crazy. What? That was just blown my tits off. Literally just blown my tits off. Like, that was... What? My mind is just literally boggled. I'm like, what? What's just happened? Jeez Louise. What was I doing here? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I was getting stressed at this. Because I don't have this physical freaking thing that I wrote ages ago. Which is so fucking shit. So I'm just going to quickly create this. There was another file here, and I know I've deleted it and not pushed it. Because now I remember thinking about it. I deleted it. I did delete it. And it was something that I did when I was just trying to rush. And there's no changes that are stashed or anything like that, which is really annoying, but whatever. What I'll do for now is I will add it into the initialized product, because I need to organize this anyway into something a little bit more logical. So I'll just stick it down the bottom. So we'll do public, try get product checker. TD's got the old one up here for me. What does it even need? I don't think it needs anything. Oh no, it'll need the action name, right? So string, what am I doing here? It'd just be bool, right? Bool, string, product, no, action. Right? I'm pretty sure. So dumb, man. Not the tits being blown off. Hey, Nico, how you doing, beautiful? Hope you're doing good. I'm just getting shafted. Return true, baby. I don't have the action name there. Oh no, I don't need to pull the action name. No, I'm just being dumb. Just being dumb. Don't need to send anything because I've already got the info just here. So I'm gonna copy. What? Can I paste that down, please? There we go. This is the old one. So to get this updated, I have to remove anything that's got right log in it. Update has already prompted this launch. Whatever, doesn't really matter. Put an underscore before CPH if action exists, just there. StreamUP tools. We'll put this into a string error message equals, and we'll do it as a doobly-doo. Just here. In fact, no, error message is just a single string, so we'll copy this string. Doing alright, busy day off. Heads deep into full stack. Oh god. Run away. Escape. Why don't I just rename that? I don't know. And we'll say string action message equals, and we'll do this as a doobly-doo. Not a doobly-doo. We'll copy this one. Bosh. Man, you have no idea how happy I am that I mean, it's still a lot of money, but it's not bloody I was expecting 3 or 4 grand bill from the solicitors. I'm fucking over the moon by that. So we will then send the error log, which would be log error, and just send error message over there. That's cool. And then for this, we'll do dialog result. And we'll do message box question mark. Yeah, so it'd be message box dot show. And the text that we want to put in here would be this is the just the text, isn't it? So this would be we'll do it like this. We'll say error message. We'll do \n to give it a line break or 2 maybe, and then we'll do action message. Sorry if you guys can hear the wife hoovering. And then this should be the caption. Have I done it the wrong way around here? No, I haven't. We'll put StreamUP error. No, I'll put StreamUP warning. Warning for this. And the buttons will be yes. No. And then we will also add the icon of warn. Message box icon dot warning. I don't think there's anything else that I add. Default button now. I don't need to add that. That's fine. If error output, well, I'm going to change this to result. Just because it makes more sense. Go to this, else this sets that variable for not reminding, which is cool. This one is StreamUP update checker is installed. So I'll do log error, log info, sorry. So we'll do log info. And we'll copy this and stick that in there. Fantastic. Bosh, bosh, and bosh. Let's go. Save and go. And more errors. Yay, there we go. Gosh, Andy is such a dumbass. More pressing features that Nate wants to do it. Man. I can't believe you're doing what you're doing full stack. Hey, Killface, how you doing as well? Right, so this is where the exciting stuff happens. So, what this is that I've been coding here is the reformed / remade StreamUP DLL, which is going to give us more control over a lot of different things, which is going to be awesome. Cool. So, I need to get a guinea pig. Really. I need to find a guinea pig. This highlight message will be said guinea pig. So this currently works because it's utilizing the old stuff, and I've not done any shenanigans to push it over to the new stuff. So this should just like do its thing. You can download it. Do you want to download it website? I don't know what I've done there. StreamUP warning. I've not adjusted that. What? Pets at home are doing 3 for 2. You what? You what? I mean, there you go. Set and save. So that did what it was meant to do, which is good. That's a good sign. What I need to adjust here. This is all fine. I don't think I need to add anything else into there. The OBS connection stuff, this is all Gucci, although this will get moved over to TD's new settings, so that's probably what I need to talk to him later on tonight or something about. And then this is the section that is going to be changing. So we've got load product info coming in first, because that's going to get all the information. It's going to get the action name that I need. The log name, this doesn't need to be a thing anymore, so we can remove that. We can remove these lines just for simplicity's sake. I'm going to move that over to here because I'm going to have a look what I need to trigger. I believe I just need to trigger initialize product, but that takes action name. So I'm going to remove that list, settings list. That loads the settings list. Don't need that. Load the settings menu, question mark. That should be cool. This is the bit that is now completely changed. So I'm just going to paste. In here this like so. Initialize product. It takes 3 things. It should take product number, product type. How's that thing? How have I done that? Product. Is just product number not in here? Oh, no, because we do load it in. That's fine. So we will get product number, action name, and product type. Otherwise, that won't compile because it's going to be like, bro. Remove these log names as well. And we're going to try and send product type dot OBS. Although, is that going to need... It's going to need StreamUP dot, isn't it? StreamUP lib dot. Even though that should be a lowercase p, I believe. Initialized product doesn't exist. What are you saying? Oh no, of course it doesn't. Sup dot. Or is it lowercase? Of course it's lowercase, Andy. Oh, what the f... Oh, no, I've not added it. That's why. Right, let me just... Dumbass! My name's Andy, everybody. I'm an absolute loser. Right, we'll copy this. In here. Cool, that loads that. This will be the same product number there, which is fine. Compile, and this is capitals now. capital sup. Can I convert object to... What the fudge? Is it just that then? Oh my god. Sup that? Can't remember how to pull it, man. What's beef? Can I convert object? What are you on about? What are you actually on about? I thought that's... Am I drunk? Gonna be yet another language to familiarize yourself with. Yeah, C#'s good, man. C# is good. A lot of cool stuff you can do with StreamUp and C#. Is that not how I call that then? I thought, do I need to just send... Is that not the correct logic for sending that? Do you know what I mean? Is that not... I thought that's how it worked. Like I say, I'm a complete noob when it does come to this stuff. I'm just gonna do this. Try this. Test equals. I am definitely not doing this correctly. I thought I could create like the objects, but that's not right. Weird. Oh, I've just realised. I've done it as a class. Idiot. Why am I such a tool? Don't. Why did I make a class? Absolute. Just sometimes. Let's try that again. I'll have to close this down. Let me just save compile. Close that down. Did I save? I didn't. Yeah, I did. We're cool. OG Money, how we doing? I like your jumper. Oh, it's a t-shirt. Little flamingos. It's great, isn't it? They're cute. We'll get another question up. Here we go. This was a really important question from Bongo because he cheered, so he went to the top of the list. Hi, this is not a question, but a list of fun facts. The real name for our hashtag is an Octothorpe. I'll Octothorpe you in a minute. Loser. Ayo, duckies and flamingos. Right, let me just see if that runs. It was down here. Does it compile? Product name doesn't exist. Product type, sorry. Do I need to do the whole StreamUP lib? Gucci! Right, is this just gonna roll? Oh no, the other stuff happens afterwards, right? Okay. It worked. Using the new methods. Cool. So now, if I rename this and put like a D in the middle, because everybody loves the D in the middle, this is going to be like, whoa, this isn't going to work. It's not returned false, though. How has it completed it? Bam. La, 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 la. Yeah, so this has failed to run. Object's not set. Fuck. This is why we've got to do so many tests on stuff, man. What is the... Because it'll be before all this. Select settings. Where's select settings? Pulled library version. I didn't think I'd made the library version check. So how are you doing that? How are you doing that? I don't know. Unless I put it somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know how you're doing that. I don't know where you're checking that. But you're doing... It must be within there before it checks the thing. That's the next part I need to do. Launch settings menu, blah, 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 blah. Requesting OBS canvas scale. Videos, got the videos. Received scale factor of 0. Settings menu is now loaded. Weird. How does it know where to pull what? And then it just says it's cool. What? Could you imagine being as good as I am at coding? Could you just imagine being... Well, to start with, this needs... Let's try this again. Cool, so this runs. Launch in settings menu. Then what happens when I press save? A lot of stuff. Launch in settings menu. Where was that? Here. Validate OBS connected. Cool. Yeah. Requesting canvas settings menu loaded. What are you even on about, brother? What are you even on about? What? Jeez Louise, man. Jeez Louise. I have no idea. I've got to do some big deep dives, man. Just break it down into sections and test each one individually. Because I've kind of just gone ham and thrown it all in one thing. So they should have been doing the... Yeah, cool. Does this. Because your initializer... It feels like it's not doing any of it. Unless I've not added any login. Because that could be a thing. Yeah, there's no login. There's like... I'm only logging errors. Which is probably... probably need to add some more login. So I can track it. So we'll have to log through all these different things. Look how many methods there are here. All this to basically check if you've got everything set up. So whether or not everything's installed into OBS that needs to be in OBS, such as all the plugins, such as... It's just nuts. The amount of things that are just in there is just... Hey, URC, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some more of this. So we'll do login, find out where this is. It's not even erroring. It's just saying it's cool, but it definitely isn't because this scene doesn't exist. I don't really know. Sunday must go. skip my question. Master Meatball. All the questions get posted to Discord. Just join my Discord, and whenever I answer the questions, they get posted along with so they roll on to the next day as well. The blended chat demoed last night at TC is a mess. Oh god. Yeah, it sounds like it'd be messy. So whenever I answer your question, they all get posted to Discord with timestamps of when I answered it. We'll be able to get you some more off. And you might be able to get some, like, buy one, get one free. Yeah, but you might be able to get sunglasses in them. This wife of mine. Don't give me that one. Do you want to let little man out there? Because it's like the hottest room. Because he's an idiot. I say little man as well, but he's massive. What's blended chat? Yeah, it's what Twitch are doing to, like, when you're sharing thing. What's this? This question from Didatica says, can you tell me why the resub YouTube trigger crashed my StreamUP when I test it? I don't think the problem is in my sub actions because I test it by itself as well. All I can suggest is feed it back. If you jump into the StreamUP.bot Discord, you can submit, because it could be a bug. You never know. So I mean, I've not been keeping up to date with what bugs are in there. I've not been using the beta, the alpha or whatever it is. I think it's just beta, isn't it? I've not been using beta or anything like that, so I don't really know if there's any, like, fixes at the minute. So what I'd recommend is just literally copy your log file, let the guys in the StreamUP.bot Discord know, and then they'll be able to put you right. And obviously, if it is a bug, then you've helped fix it for everybody else, because you brought it to the attention of Nate, who will be able to fix it. Because Nate is the almighty Nate. Do you know what I mean? TC's TwitchCom. Yoshi Spyro has asked, pretty nice question, is what's the difference, the command triggered and command cooldown? So your command triggered is where is it? Commands triggered is basically if a command triggers. So if you do !SO for shout out or something, that is the command triggering. If you do command cooldown, that is basically the cooldown. So in commands, you can set cooldowns on everything. So I'll just pull this up for a second, and I'll do this test one, for instance. But when you go to commands, you have the ability to adjust cooldowns. So basically, if I'm right in thinking this, Geo, sorry, I've just got Nate in my mind. I'm right in thinking that this will trigger when the cooldown's finished. Am I right in thinking of that? 100% Nate can only fix exactly, right? So if I set a cooldown here for like 9 seconds, right? And I do !test, for instance. Then this should, after what is it, 10 seconds or something, it should technically run, I believe. It's like a very long 10 seconds though. It'll trigger while on cooldown. Oh, yeah. There you go. Thank you. TD knows, man. TD's better at StreamUP than I am. So if I was to type, say, test, and then test again, because it's on cooldown, it's triggered that button now. Wherever he's gone. Oh, no, it's because I'm a moderator as well. A great example. Yeah, there you go. So you can do something like this action is on cooldown for X amount of seconds because it'll have how long's left on the cooldown and stuff like that. So yeah, that obviously the worst thing there is I've just done it as a moderator, so it like bypasses that anyway, because that's funny. But that's what it is. Probably need to do some videos on these little things, especially because a lot of triggers I don't really use. So I can kind of get lost sometimes and just forget what different things are. And you just, well, TD, you'll know, like, now that you kind of do everything in C#, you just kind of just forget. You're just like, I don't know what that does. Got a big crack on my screen as well. That's fucking bullshit. How have I got a big crack on it? Annoying. Right, what time are we on? 4:18. Just trying to think, because I've got a lot of things that I need to do. Yeah, stream together is a little bit of a strange one, to be fair. I don't know what Twitch thinking on that one, but just leave them to it, man. Leave them to it. Let them experiment. I think Twitch kind of getting this like habit of pushing like features that people don't really, they're not asking for. Do you know what I mean? I can understand like they want to make everything collaborative. Oh my god, I can't talk. Everything like that, and I completely agree. You want to make connections with people. You want to like have it, but I don't know. People just don't like change, do we? People just don't like change, and it's yeah. Simplest way to, would be with a browser source. I don't know what Andi.Bot is on about because I've got him muted. Sounds like Fruit Loops Studio. Oh my god, I've not seen Fruit Loops. I've not seen fruit in forever, man. That's wild. Blast from the past. An absolute blast. Right, I'm a little bit conscious. I was trying to reply to someone on YouTube. I was coming for YouTube. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Version 24 now. Oh my god. That's wild. Right, I reckon, just because I'm getting a really, really like sore throat and that, we're gonna obviously we keep the question queue and everything like that for tomorrow's stream, but I'm gonna bounce just because my throat and that just feels awful. I've still got a bunch of coding to do, so I'll be doing it behind the scenes and everything. I don't know if you want to get on a call or something, TD, but I just need to turn these lights off because just headaches and stuff are just upon me. I feel like I'm slowing down, which is never good. Because it's always a party, isn't it? The frame rate drops and during streamers camera crash, doubled audio. Dan Clancy had to walk through, had to set it up every time. That's yeah. I mean, it's nice when they showcase stuff, but like, get it working first. Like that's why, to be fair, I never showcase half the stuff that I'm working on and doing because I only like to show you a finished thing. That's why, like, half the time people are like, "Oh, Andy's not doing anything." It's just because I'm doing loads of stuff behind the scenes, or I'm making something that's like, do you know what I mean? I don't like showing stuff off until it's done. JWP, thank you very much for the follow, Peter Stone. Very much appreciate it. Remember, we are doing like the partner push, and every hour we average over 75 viewers. We do a giveaway for a free widget of mine or effect or something like that. So obviously, getting here nice and early for tomorrow's stream, and the more hours we're over 75, the more we give away, which is cool with me. Who we got on? We got anybody on? Anybody on? Anybody on? Anybody on? Any StreamUP peeps that I've not really raided before? There isn't. there is somebody here, though, which I think could be a very nice raid. So we're going to go and raid Here Be Kush. Somebody that I met at TwitchCon, which was awesome. For anybody, I will be most likely going to TwitchCon EU next year. Hopefully we'll be partnered by then as well. That's the goal. So if you want to help out, please be here in the streams. I usually post to Twitter when I go live and everything like that, so make sure you got notifications on. They go over to Discord as well, in mine and StreamUP's. So yeah, that's the goal. By TwitchCon EU next year, let's get partner. It keeps me focused, and I've got a bunch of new things coming out very, very soon, as you guys see all the stuff that I've been coding and everything like that. So yeah, just keep chill. Everyone look after yourselves. Don't do it for now, won't do. And I will see you all tomorrow. Much love. Put your rock to the stone. Yeah. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.